Welcome, people of planet Earth and all planets beyond. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Josh, and if you've watched our channel before, you've probably seen us open up rag bags full of t-shirts that we buy from local thrift stores, and we're searching for vintage t-shirts. And we found lots of vintage t-shirts in the past, and I do want to highlight about 10 of them that we have sold over the last 3 months or so, and to give you an idea of what actually comes out of these bags and how much we actually make on them. So let's get into it. So generally speaking, we normally get 1 or 2 t-shirts out of a bag that is, at all even worth listing. And typically, because we can buy these bags for like $6 or $10, selling one for $15 basically covers the cost of the bag, so we can keep the project going and making it profitable. But every so often we found some pretty amazing stuff. We have made videos about this in the past, but this is sort of an update. We're going to give you sort of what the current status is and how we've done in the last few months, including this shirt right here, which of course I did not actually sell. This is mine. I love this shirt. I think this shirt is super dope. It's just sort of some random t-shirt. It might glow in the dark, I'm not even sure, but it's super cool. But let's get into the list. Let's go. So first off, we have a 1996 Olympics tee. We did really good with this. Pulled it out of a rag bag, sold it for $30. We sold it, I think, around the Summer Olympics this year, so that really did help sort of push the value and the opportunity. But $30, I mean, we paid $6 for that bag. That's a great return on a t-shirt that people were going to throw away. And next up, we have this cool snake t-shirt. It kind of wrapped all around the shirt. I was not expecting $35, but somebody paid me $35, almost like, I think, like 3 or 4 hours after listing. Sure, could I have waited for a better offer potentially? But sure. But $35 for a t-shirt, I probably paid $1.50 for. Like, it's a no-brainer. So sold that t-shirt. Really good sale for a random t-shirt out of a bag, and it is a pretty cool t-shirt, so you can kind of understand. All right, now here's one that sort of shocked me, kind of, because not because of what was on it, but because of the condition. It's this Charlotte Hornets Looney Tunes t-shirt. Of course, the Looney Tunes, Charlotte Hornets go way back, and lots of good history, lots of good basketball t-shirts and stuff. But we pulled this out of the bag. I thought it was super cool, but it was like holes everywhere, literally just holes all over it, stains, and I mean, it smelled kind of funky. And of course, we put all that information in the listing, but somebody thought it was worth $25 and paid us $25 for it. Which I think, if I remember correctly, that bag was actually full of a handful of other items. So like, it's just profit on profit. So man, $25 for that tee shocks me. You can sell anything on eBay. Speaking of t-shirts that have no business selling, this Marlboro Unlimited t-shirt, which is like the sort of like the Marlboro cigarettes fan club from the 90s. This t-shirt in and of itself is cool, but it had this huge stain on the front of the t-shirt. But someone still paid me $13 plus shipping. I don't understand it. I even had a better version, like a cleaner version of that exact shirt, and they chose this shirt. Thank you. Here is another sort of I don't understand sale. This is a local collegiate basketball tournament that happened in the 90s, and it was nothing to write home about. But one of our clients in South Korea added it to their order for some reason. It is technically on a champion tag. It's a champion t-shirt, but nothing about that t-shirt was particularly interesting or relevant to anything outside of it being a champion tee. But she paid us $15 for it, and as a part of a bigger deal, and I'm not going to complain. All right, here's a really cool one. This is a vintage hyper color t-shirt we pulled out of a rag bag. I didn't know what I had at the time. Unfortunately, it did not work like it's supposed to because it's older. But with these t-shirts, when the temperature changed, the color would change on them. So we got wet, different color, cold, different color. Super cool, like tie-dye deal. Super dope. I sold it for $25. I didn't know what I had. It didn't really do the effect super well, but somebody really wanted it. Paid me $25. It's just another, $25. That's like 4 rag bags. So that's easy. That's a no-brainer. Here's one we can file in the anything will sell on eBay, give it enough time. And it's this like no downtime nerd like web server company t-shirt, like from probably like the late 90s, like the .com era. I don't understand why somebody pays $27 for this t-shirt. And plus shipping. I don't, but they do. And they were happy with it. Give us good feedback. I don't know. I mean, anything will sell on eBay. It's crazy. Here's another cool t-shirt. It's The Mountain. I find these in rag bags a lot, and we sell them from like $15 to $20, and maybe a little bit more for some rare prints. But these go pretty quickly, and they're fairly popular. $20 for this. Again, that's a handful of those rag bags, and we can keep the party going, keep us in the profit. But this is a really dope t-shirt that sold pretty recently. Now we're going to go back to that why this sell file, and it's this Southwest t-shirt. I think it's probably from the late 90s, early 2000s maybe, but somebody paid $15 for a Southwest Airlines t-shirt. You could probably buy this t-shirt at like, one of those kiosks in the airport, and somebody wanted one. I don't know why, but that's not my business. All right, the last one in today's video is probably one of the better ones of the last 3 months or so. We've certainly sold better ones than the ones we showed you, but those are some of the more notable and wacky ones. But this one made a little bit of sense. It's a vintage Hank Williams Jr. tee from like 1988, I think. Hank Williams for president. It was super distressed, super thin, had some spots and splotches on it. But somebody paid me $75 within about like 12 hours of it being listed. So I was happy to take their money for a t-shirt that was in a rag bag. I mean, that's so many rag bags. It puts us well into the profit. So super interesting to find one of those. I remember that bag too. I can't remember which video it's part, but I remember opening it. And it was the only t-shirt out of all the t-shirts in those bags that was worth anything. That was vintage. And I remember just like, well, this will probably do well. And sure enough, $75 for a t-shirt I, ultimately paid like $6 for when you count up all the, for the whole bag. So not a bad sale there. Very happy to do that all day long. So I will reiterate before we go that, yeah, it's like you can sell just about anything on eBay. Give it some time. Even if it's weird and you don't feel like anyone should ever have any interest in buying a t-shirt, like somebody has to go on like that. I don't get that web server t-shirt still. Like somebody had to be like, oh, I'm that interested in that that web server company, and I need to go find their t-shirt. I just don't get it. It's not for me to decide though, but you can decide to click that like button, hit the notification bell when you subscribe, and leave a comment which one of these you think is the craziest, most ridiculous t-shirt to have sold. And we'll let you know our opinion down below. But you've already heard my opinion. Let's just get out of here. See you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.